Hey guys, welcome back. So, just a few notes before we begin. For one, this is my first video that I have a script for, so I will be reading instead of just making it up on the go. And for two, in the future videos, I will actually try to sound like I'm not dying, so I'm gonna try to sound a bit more alive. Um, Yeah, just those two things. Let's get to the video. So today I'd like to give you my thoughts on the Ninjago Season 8, otherwise known as Sons of Garmadon, and my overall impressions. Personally, I really like this season, and for me it was actually one of the best. It was really action-packed and it wasn't really stretched as much as the past seasons were. Every episode had something going on and episodes weren't boring at all. This is also the first Ninjago season we got the new ninja designs as we seen them in the Ninjago movie. I actually like the new ninja designs. Animation is now much smoother and the only complaints I got about the new designs are Zane's face and Cole's hair. I didn't really like Cole's hair because in my opinion the old one looks much better. I get this is the more realistic version of that hairpiece, but the old one just looks better for me. And for the Zane's face, it's a bit too animated. The Zane is an android, so he's a robot. And the robot's face doesn't move like humans does. So if they kept the Zane's face from the last seasons, I think it would be much better in my opinion. And other from that, I really like the new designs, new suits, and the looks is great. Ninjas still kept their personality from the other seasons, so that's also a great thing. And now for the villains, villains were kinda meh. At the beginning of the season, I immediately noticed that show cared too much about Harumi and it was giving her way much screen time than any other side character like Misako or Wu was getting. I get that they are not important for this season, but still it's a bit odd that show gives that much attention to a new character. At the halfway point, I was pretty certain that Harumi was the big bad of the season 8, and the only villain that I kinda liked was Mystery. But the thing about Harumi I did like was that she was driven by the events of the previous season, so basically the Great Devourer killed her parents. I mean, he crashed a building on them, so, and that's where she was getting the hate from, like. And for Garmadon was just Garmadon. I didn't really like the villains, but I did like the Oni masks. I just liked how every mask gives a different power, but for such power they were very poorly protected. And now for the episodes, I did mention the episodes weren't boring and that they were action-packed, but this season had so much going on, so if the season ended on episode 8, I wouldn't even be mad. The remaining two episodes set up season 9, so 9 and 10th episode set up season 9. So it wasn't really necessary to include those. They could have just ended the season on episode 8 and put those two remaining episodes in season 10, and I think we wouldn't even notice because after episode 8 it's entirely different story. So this season for me was definitely more action packed and therefore somewhat better than the previous seasons. So my rating for this season is, for plot I give 8.5 out of 10, ninjas get 8 out of 10, and the villains get 6 out of 10. And 6 of 10 is pretty much because of Mystery and Garmadon. My average rating for this season was 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on season 8. I'll probably give you my thoughts on the other season. Stay tuned for that. Remember to like and subscribe, and Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.